to module 6.2. Let's take a look at perimeters. Before we talk about perimeter, let me identify this word called polygon. Okay, a polygon is basically a three-dimensional geometric shape. Oh, excuse me. A polygon means our shapes. Okay, I was about to tell you what a volume is. All right, a polygon is basically our different shapes, just like the triangle we have. Okay, poly means many sides, so our very first official shape is called a triangle. All right, then we got four-sided. Okay, that's called the quadrilateral. The GON start kicking in with five-sided pentagon, six-sided is hexagon, seven-sided is heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, okay, so on and so forth. After decagon, it gets a little bit, polygon gets a little bit more complicated, okay, especially past 12. Sometimes we don't really talk about anything higher than 12 because it may not have that much geometric significance as far as what we do in this course. Okay, so they are out there. Anything more than 12-sided is out there, but we just don't run into them as often. So what is so-called 12-sided? 12-sided is called a dodecagon. Okay, it's called a dodecagon. But now this particular module 6.2 is about finding the perimeters, okay, of polygons. I'm just naming off the popular ones that we normally run into. All right. Now, to find perimeter of any polygon, we simply add all the sides. So here, I wrote out the formulas, okay, and you can check this on the formula sheet. I wrote out the formulas for the one that we run into the most, okay? Basically, to find perimeters, all we got to do is add up all the sides. So to find a perimeter of a triangle, we simply add all three sides together. So for a square, that will actually be side plus side plus side plus side. All right, we know squares is where all four sides are congruent. So if I take side plus side plus side plus side, I'm actually adding s 4 different times. That's why the formula says 4s. Or we can just take 4 times one of the sides. So I kind of did some of these before, okay, back in module 1 and module 2. So I'm just kind of refresh everybody's memory. For rectangles, when I add all 4 sides, as you see up here, is also another length. So if I say length plus length, that will give me 2L. Width plus width, that will give me 2W. So the key characteristic of a rectangle is opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So the length and length are the same. The width and width are the same. All right. For trapezoid, normally we just add all 4 sides. So is your parallelogram. Just add all 4 sides. So the two formula that we run into the most is for square and for rectangle. Okay. So let's look at some application problem. All right. Chris wants to place fencing around portion of his backyard for his new dog. If the dimension of the rectangular space are 30 feet by 18 feet, so just reading the dimension, we know our shape is a rectangle. All right. Fencing around portion of his backyard. So when we put something around, that's referring to as perimeter. All right. So my dimension right now is 30 feet long by 18 feet wide. So how much fencing would it be needed? So that's referring to fencing all the way around. So that was referring to perimeter. So perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2W. So we will say 2 times 30 plus 2 times 18. And we can just key it in like that, and that will be fine. So 2 times 30 plus 2 times 18 So I will need 96 feet. Okay, I will need about 96 feet of fencing. All right, let's look at another one. Lisa want to place a border around. So again, border around. Okay, so that will be a perimeter, a square bulletin board. So I'm dealing with a square, and I'm dealing with perimeter so far. In her classroom, how long should the border be if one side of the bulletin board is 8.75 feet? So basically, I'm going to put border around my square bulletin board. So how long should that border be? So that's perimeter. Cover all, excuse me, cover all four sides. So my perimeter got to be 4 times 8.75. So I'm going to just see what this is. See what this is in the calculator. 4 times 8.75. So that'll give me 35 feet. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, a regular heptagon is 7-sided with all the sides equal and all 7 angles are equal. So whenever in geometry, when we hear the word regular heptagon, regular octagon, when you see that regular in front of the polygon, that means all sides are equal, all the angle in sides are equal. Find the perimeter. So if I say every side is 10 feet, and knowing this is a regular heptagon, that means all 7 sides are the same. So to find perimeter, we can just take 10 times 7, or you can add 10, or you can add 10 7 times. Either way, we get 70 feet. Okay. So I just quickly talk about different type of polygons and just show you a few example of application problem involving with perimeters in this video. All right, that will conclude this video. Thank you for watching.